And welcome everybody, welcome to Blaugrana Planet, and today Real Madrid has dropped 3 points against Villarreal, a stadium, by the way, in which they don't win since 2016, guys. It's been forever they don't win in the stadium, and to be fair, I'm very happy because we have a very challenging game tomorrow against Atletico de Madrid, and if Madrid got at least 1 point, it would put us in a difficult situation where we had to get points in El Wanda Metropolitano. Now we are safe, we can even lose in El Wanda Metropolitano and we would still be ahead of Real Madrid, but it's important, it's a good chance for us, guys. It's a very good chance for us, the fact that Real Madrid has slipped up against Villarreal. By the way, they do have the King's Cup against Villarreal as well, therefore they could be having an upset in the King's Cup as well. This could be a big success for Football Club Barcelona. By the way, this 2-1, it was a thrilling game, guys. If you guys haven't watched it, then by the end of this video, I urge you to maybe check some highlights. It was incredible, very dynamic, guys. And by the way, there's one cool little thing, is that the coach of Villarreal is Quique Setién. We all remember Quique Setién. Unfortunately, he didn't have the best time in Barcelona, but in Villarreal, well, he's doing great things. It was a game marked by a couple penalties, by the way. At the first on top, the first image on top, Juan Foyth, actually a player that it's sounding rumored for Football Club Barcelona, and Xavi wants him. I think all the culers want him. He was trying to cover Vinicius with his hand, like literally like this, and the ball came in and literally flicked his hand, but the ball didn't even move, you know, and they called it a penalty. And then literally 2-3 minutes after, Juan Foyth himself as well made the through pass, attacking in the box of Real Madrid, and Alaba was standing up and his hand was literally in the air and touched the ball, therefore there was another penalty. And this marked the game. Then there was an open goal from Villarreal, and Villarreal won 2-1. This puts us, guys, as I said, this puts us in a good situation if we look at the scoreboard. Barcelona with 38 points and 15 games, Real Madrid with 38 points and 16 games. We do have a big challenge tomorrow against Atletico de Madrid, guys, and we need to win. But let's focus in this game, guys, because it's a pleasure to see the South Catalonians, guys, because I like to call them South Catalonians. In fact, if you look at the badge of Villarreal, look at the badge. Isn't it the same? It's the same because, you know why it's the same? Because back in the day, guys, Castellón, the Valencian community was part of Catalonia, but I'm talking about hundreds of years ago, you know, and then it got divided, and many stories, you know, in between. But these people are the Catalans from the south. That's what we like to call them here in Catalonia. They did play an amazing game, guys. Chukwueze, Gerard Romero, overall, all the underdogs here. Albiol played a great game, insane game from Albiol, was the captain, and interesting enough, Pepe Reina, the famous Pepe Reina, was the goalkeeper for Villarreal during this game, because they literally sold their goalkeeper during the last week. Jero Rulli. This is the guy that I want to talk about. Look, this guy Albiol played a tremendous game. Solid like this guy. It's difficult to find. Obviously, the guy is probably 40 years old by now, or 30 large. He's the captain of Villarreal, and the guy was a rock, complete rock. And Juan Foyth against Vinicius at some points, very well, very happy for Villarreal, which in fact they are climbing up the ladder in the league, because when Setién actually got the seat, They started losing. They couldn't stop losing. It was insane. After 4 games, literally 4 losses in a row, and after 4 games, they were chanting Setién out in the stadium of Villarreal. Luckily, now Setién has a 3-win streak, with the win against Real Madrid, which was today. I see Tommy Gunn saying Albiol is 37. Yeah, Albiol is 37. Thank you, Tommy Gunn, for the comment. Therefore, great chance for us, guys. Again, we are playing, let me see here. We are playing against Atletico de Madrid tomorrow, huge game. Then we are playing the Super Cup semi-final against Betis, which I think we should be winning this game. We should be going to the final. This will be played in Saudi Arabia. And then we do have the game against Ceuta in the round of 16. Again, there has been the draw of the Copa del Rey, and Barça has been very favorite here, because we literally got an easy team, while there were only big teams in the draw, except 2 teams which were weaker from lower categories, and one of them was Ceuta. Instead, guys, Real Madrid got Villarreal again in the King's Cup. In the round of 16, they got Villarreal again and they're going to be playing in the same stadium. Therefore, it's looking good, guys. It's looking promising. Maybe we can have a double upset, and all of this thanks to Villarreal, which in fact they did play a very dynamic game again. I'm really happy with these facts, and overall, guys, possession was good enough. Just a little shy from Real Madrid, but guys, Real Madrid, in the last years, there's something against in regards of Real Madrid, is that they never perform in La Liga. You know, they don't have good performances, and then in the Champions League, in some way, I don't know how, they end up winning games like it seems impossible. But you know what? Things can happen, and a lot of things happened in this crazy football world. Barcelona needs to keep on going, guys. Barcelona needs to keep on going. But today, players like Benzema only scored penalty. Vinicius, nowhere to be seen. Rodrigo, nowhere to be seen. Asensio, nowhere to be seen. Tchouaméni, nowhere to be seen. Rudiger, Alaba, these guys, they were nowhere to be seen. Villarreal dominated this game in terms of attacks. They created way more chances. Look at this stat, guys. Look at this stat. 17 shots versus 13 shots. That's 5 more shots. And they were more dangerous. Literally, they were creating more dangers. If we don't have the stat of the attacks. But anyways, guys, I'm happy, you're happy, everybody's happy. That's why you should be smashing the like button right now, and let me know in the comments down below if you really think that Barcelona can take this chance and beat Atletico Madrid tomorrow, so we can create a cushion of points versus Real Madrid, the big contender in La Liga. Thank you, everybody. Make sure to subscribe, smash the like button, and as I always say, Visca el Barça, Visca Catalunya, and see you in the next video. Vamos, Villarreal.